Well, history is unfolding right now in Anchorage, Alaska. Russian President Vladimir Putin on U.S. soil for the first time in 10 years as President Trump is pushing him to end the war with Ukraine. Jake Gray is just outside the U.S. military base where the meeting is taking place. Jay, we were watching some of it here in the newsroom. We saw a lot of big crowds out there with signs. Talk to us about what you're seeing and what has stood out to you thus far.
Yeah, Christy, no question that there have been protests. There are some out here at the base. There are others around Anchorage, and there have been for a couple of days here. What stands out is just the show of power by the American Air Force as the leaders landed, the red carpet that's been rolled out. Look, this meeting is just underway amid what are continuing questions. What are the motives of the two leaders? What could the possible outcome mean long term? And even as it just starts, will there be a second meeting? Is it already in the works? President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin on the ground in Anchorage for what the Kremlin says could be 6 to 7 hours of negotiations behind the gates of Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson.
There's nothing set in stone. I want certain things. I want to see a ceasefire.
The president defining his role in this summit during the 7-hour flight from Washington.
I'm not here to negotiate for Ukraine. I'm here to get them at a table, and I think you have two sides. Look, Vladimir Putin wanted to take all of Ukraine. If I wasn't president, he would right now be taking all of Ukraine, but he's not going to do it.
Adding that he will, quote, walk if the talks aren't going well, while some say regardless of the outcome, this meeting is already a win for Putin.
Already, he's meeting with the president in the United States, and that photo op is already a big achievement for him. What happens after that, I think, is secondary for President Putin. He is in no hurry to do a deal on Ukraine.
Both leaders agree this meeting will not end the war in Ukraine, but President Trump demanding a pause in the fighting, again threatening severe economic sanctions if there's no ceasefire, as protesters gather in the host city, many angry that talks are taking place at all.
Two felons, a war criminal and a convicted felon. Why are they coming here, embarrassing our state?
Even as President Trump suggests there could be a second summit here that would include Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, left out of today's meeting. Yeah, today Zelensky saying that he, quote, is counting on America, but admits he's skeptical, saying that he believes the Russian leader, Putin, is just bluffing to buy time. Christy?